How we doing, guys? I want to slow this down and kind of do an XRP small little masterclass here on YouTube and give you guys my thoughts of why XRP is nowhere close to being done. Like nowhere close to being done, okay? What I've been trying to do the math on and try to show you guys in the membership is there's these moments where you need to think about the future of where price is going to be. There are these moments where when price breaks certain structures, you can't go back and turn back the clock and get price to go back down there because of how the appreciation and the adoption curve of cryptocurrencies, of the ISOs, and just the implementation of the utility of crypto and ISO coins are going to be adopted. So here's kind of what XRP looks like. We did something like this. We came back up. We had the new cycles here, and we've done something like this. This is a very rough sketch. What we can see is we put two tops in. The third top here, we ended up basically retesting the first high. And then after we retested this first high, we had a small little drop here, which I'll show you guys in a second. And then we absolutely blasted off here. The last two tops we ended up getting didn't really go that high because I think we were reforming the pattern that we saw back over here. And so what XRP has currently done, guys, it has retested the previous top. And what I've been trying to illustrate mathematically and just share with you guys is there's this moment where if you look at the curve of what XRP is doing, the curve goes like this. And what I believe we're going to see this cycle, call me crazy, guys, I do believe XRP is going to go over $10 this cycle. And by this cycle, I mean before January 2026. I think we're going to probably top sometime in September, October is my personal guess here. But here's why I came on to say this, is that I've been accumulating a ton of XRP and XLM. We did this around, 9.4 cents was our huge accumulation on XLM. And then XRP was right around the 55, 57 cent mark. Now, that's not to come on here and boast at all. I've been putting over $100,000 into the market around this area here at the previous resistance, which we're back to right now. And this is why this video is applicable for you guys, is because once this runs, you need to look at where has price ran and not come back to. Because if you can find where price starts running, which is basically the break of the previous all-time high in the cycle, which is where we're at right now, when you look at the chart, we're going to go to the chart in a second, you need to look right. You need to realize that price is not coming back down here because the next cycle that takes over after this pump, yes, we'll probably see a consolidation period in 26 and 27. That's just natural bear markets. But we got to realize is money invested right now is actually at a less degree of risk than money that's obviously then invested at 5 or 6. See, people are waiting and retail's waiting to see, are we going to break this trend here? My thought is, I'm not your financial advisor, but why are we waiting for a trend to be broken when the data almost clearly states that we're just going to repeat what we saw back here in 2017. So what I just showed you guys, let me mock this up for you so you can see this actually on the charts. And I'm going to give you guys price targets here. I think people need to see this because there are a lot of people on the sidelines. They're like, it's already gone up too high. No, it has not gone up too high, guys. It's going up way higher than where it is. So here's your high and here's where we're at. Let's say, I'm gonna say we came and tagged the high, so we'll just look at this. So what happened is we have this 1, 2 impulse, and we have the third impulse move. The third impulse move is what breaks the first high. Okay, 1, 2, third impulse move is what breaks the high here. If you guys take out a Fibonacci extension here, and you gotta be careful here because market cap gets really, really high when we start looking at the current prices because it wasn't as high in the past. So we saw that we stalled at 2.272. Now, you cannot project 2.272 into the future. You actually have to drop this down, in my opinion, 2 bands on Fibonacci extension. So what you need to do is come here, and I'm going to bring us down to right about this area at the bottom, and we're going to look at the future of what we could be seeing. If we drop 2 bands, okay, 2.27, that's up here. We need to drop down to 2 and 1.6. So max, guys, I'm talking max. I know I said $10, but max, I'm thinking we would get up to about $18. And if you guys watch the actual masterclass that I showed you guys in the future forecast for our members, I showed you guys why around $14 to $16, I'm going to look to take a massive exit on XRP, and then we're going to look for the drop back down. But here's the thing, guys. Could we simply just move from 1 up to 1.272? That's the next impulse move. So while everybody's looking at this saying, okay, the market's going to just crash back down, I'm looking at this. The next parabolic move, guys, is a push up to about $6.80. So the percentage increase on this from where we're at today, you guys are sitting on the sidelines. It's like 163%. Now, what you have to do in your mind is you have to build a case here that says, all right, well, we're just going to crash back down. If we're going to crash back down, I find it not a coincidence that we're almost building the same pattern. Look at this over here. We have the high. We came back up to the high and we moved back down. Okay, basically just freaked people out, and then we saw the shot back up. We did the same thing here. We came back up and we moved back down. You guys have been realizing that we have been holding this $2 support level very strongly. The price doesn't want to come down here. I shared with you guys 2 days ago, there was a post I did, and it said within the last 48 hours, 1 billion XRP was accumulated. Now, follow this. What everyone needs to decide for themselves right now is this zone right here an accumulation or distribution. And I can tell you guys from looking at on-chain data, we see there is more accumulation going through. Watch this. I'm going to show this to you guys, okay? If we take a look at sentiment and we're looking at addresses from 10 million to 100 million and 1 million to 10 million, what do you guys see? Price action's in green, okay? What do you guys see here? 1 million to 10 million XRP is absolutely skyrocketing right now and it's not slowing down. So you tell me, during a consolidation period like this, are we seeing supply, well, it's basically called a supply distribution, okay? It's the distribution of where is the supply and how much XRP. It's probably the best way to describe it. The point being, visually, what is happening here? We're seeing increases. What happened through the entire sideways market when XRP was going sideways? All of these addresses were going up. Accumulation was happening. Like, no wonder we shot through the roof. So if we take this and we look at just the very short-term time frame where we're at, what do you guys think price is going to do? If we see 1 million to 10 million XRP just steadily increasing in a sideways market, what does that most likely tell you we are in, guys? We are not in red. We are most likely in a green accumulation phase. Okay? So when we zoom this out here, what do we have for targets? Well, our targets here, like I said, I think we're going to shoot up to about 1.272, which is $6.65 our next target. And then it wouldn't be uncommon, guys, if we actually do see a move up to about $17.91. Here's where I'm going to end this video. Is that a lot of people, they're just nervous right now, not knowing if the market's going to go down. Here's the thing. If you guys are going to start waiting for the breakout's going to be at like 380. I think the official thing that's going to just freak people out is going to be over $4. They're like, okay, we've cleared all price action to the left, and you're going to see people FOMO in. But look at this. If you go to $4, let me go to $4 right here. I want to leave this on here because I want to drive this point home, because I'm assessing this myself to put more into XRP. Look at this at $4. If you go to $4 and look at the first target, it's 1.272. It's 64%. Okay, if you were to get in right now, there's quite a discrepancy here. Instead of 64%, you're looking at 186. Okay, you're over 3 times the amount of profit. So you have to ask yourself now, is this guy just cuckoo on YouTube and he thinks that, XRP is going to go up to $6? Maybe. That's a possibility. But if we are just simply looking at the structure of how XRP is repeated, here's our first top, here's our second top, here's the break of the first top. First top, second top, break of the first top. And you guys realize ISO, XRP, XLM, Algorand, this gets turned on March 10th. Do you know that XRP is one of the coins made in the United States where Trump says if we're going to pass through no tax on cryptocurrencies, XRP is absolutely at the top of that list. Brad Garlinghouse met with Trump, and I'm sure he talked about that recently. This is in the last 2 weeks. Guys, XRP is my biggest holding. My biggest holding. And I don't show this a lot, guys, but I'm going to show you guys my ledger on XRP here. We hold a lot of XRP, 250,000, and Stellar, we hold 685,000. The reason why I've been stocking up even at these high levels is because data suggests that we are going to go through another 2017 run, and the best, I think, is yet to come. All right, I'll end this video here, guys, but if you want me to teach you more about this, I'm going to start going over this more boldly in our future forecast in our website, in our membership. Okay, there's a link in the description. Real quick, I know it sounds like sales, but I want to give this to you guys because we do cover this a lot. I'll share with you all my exit points too. TradeConfident.io, I'll give you guys 25% off the membership. Watch the future forecast, and this is where I'm explaining to you guys what I'm buying and where we're actually looking to take exits. On January 10th, I show you guys the XRP masterclass of where we're looking to scale out of XRP, sell some, and buy back in. There's different trend lines than what I showed you guys today. What I really wanted you guys to see is that this cycle that we're in right now is getting heated up, and I would not doubt if by March we actually see a move above $4 or even $5 by March of this year. That's what it's looking like it's lining up to be. Okay? I love you guys. Subscribe if you guys like more videos like this, and definitely get into the membership where we're going to dive in. I'm going to show you guys what I'm doing with my own money, put my money where my mouth is, show you guys the exit points and the reaccumulation we're about to do. I love you guys. God bless. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.